So we're up here in the lab now with the Naked Whey chocolate peanut butter. Now I love this company right here. This company is called Naked. I use their creatine a lot. What I love most about them is their brand represents nothing to hide. They don't put any weird fillers, any weird chemicals, any weird things in any of their products. Now bodybuilding as an industry has a long history of these companies putting very dangerous chemicals or dangerous ingredients in the food that has literally resulted in deaths of people. Now guys, I take this stuff seriously. When you're putting this stuff in your body, you understand that some of this stuff isn't regulated and that these companies can be taking advantage of you to make a profit. That's why you guys know I'm really hesitant on the companies that I buy from. And that's why I've always trusted these guys. I've taken their creatine for years, and creatine is one of those supplements that's super risky. If you buy it off of a really shady company, you could be putting really dangerous stuff in your body. But I trust them the most because I know that is actual creatine. Obviously, they have nothing to hide. I like this transparent bottle. What I've always hated about protein shakes and protein bottles is that it's always like locked off. It's like, what are you guys hiding in there? They're very transparent. Everything about their process is transparent. They don't hide anything. And just look at that amino acid profile. All of these are some of the most important amino acids in growing muscle. This is what happens when you buy from a company that actually cares about you. They put real ingredients in your food that actually help your muscle grow. I know these days a lot of people are cutting out artificial sweeteners, stuff like that. This is GMO free, it is soy free, it is gluten free, it's hormone free, all of that. So nothing you have to worry about on this end. Now originally protein powder was supposed to be a tool to help you grow muscle with these ingredients, but companies took them out to save money. And at that point, how is drinking protein powder different than just eating food when they take out all the important ingredients that were helping you grow muscle in the first place? So it's good to buy from a company like Naked that actually cares about their customers and actually puts real things in their food. By the way, you can play a fun game at home. You can search up any of these and you'll see tons of science articles backing them. They don't play each one of these. I went down the whole list. Each one of them has tons of science and research behind them. Otherwise, let's get to the good part. Everybody's wondering, okay, what's the nutrition? You've already sold me, Tommy. So we got 180 calories, 25 grams of protein, if that would focus, 13 grams of carbs, about 3 grams of fat. So this is about pretty typical for most protein powders, which is actually good because when you think about it, when you're buying from a company like this, when they have the same stuff as every other protein powder, but they have all of this with it, you just know you're getting a much better deal by picking this one. So you've got the chocolate peanut butter here, and this looks delicious, so let's give it a shot. Now, I always mix my protein shakes with milk. Guys, I really don't recommend doing it with water. It really doesn't matter how good the protein powder is. Mixing it with water doesn't really do you any good. Mixing it with milk provides a good blended mix of amino acids. But if you can't do milk, I recommend lactose-free milk like Fairlight. But if you can't do that, what you can do, I know in my day and age, I guess I'm old now, but when I started bodybuilding, it was really popular to mix it into our oatmeal when we woke up, and it made the oatmeal taste really good. I know a lot of people these days mix it in with their fruit smoothies, and adding chocolate peanut butter to your fruit smoothie is actually a really good way to make your breakfast a lot more fun. So I got my blender here. I'm gonna mix in some milk, mix in the protein powder here, and let's give it a shot. So I just put some ice in there real quick. I'm gonna add some milk. Now, if you're new to bodybuilding, this is always the hardest part of these tubs, that the spoon is always hidden somewhere in here. I've been flipping this thing over and over. Isn't this brand's fault or anything. This is how all protein powders come. It's just impossible to find the spoon. So just give me a moment. So we finally got it. I'll put in this little fancy coffee cup. Let's taste test it. Well, that is actually really good. I've had a lot of protein powders in my life, guys. I think what's always been scary about the chocolate peanut butter flavors is that they've always had like an awful aftertaste, but this one doesn't. I was really worried. I really was like I was doing everything. I felt like I was Gordon Ramsay out here testing this. I was really concerned there'd be a strong aftertaste. There's none of that. It's tasting really good. It does taste a lot like ice cream, like a Dairy Queen Blizzard if you put peanut butter in it. Or, you go to Culver's and get something like that. That's what it tastes like. It really does taste like ice cream, which is really nice. I kind of drunk a little more of it here, and I really think it's solid, guys. What I like is the taste isn't overpowering. I know that's something a lot of protein powders mess up, is they make the taste really strong. Now, think about it. When are you going to have this protein shake? Usually right after a workout, right? After you've worked out, you don't want something super heavy that's overwhelming your taste buds. You want something that tastes good. There's not a great way to put this into words, but you guys know what I mean. When you work out for a couple hours, you just ran an hour, you just feel exhausted. You don't want to be eating a 5-star meal right after. The taste is perfectly balanced where you won't have to worry about throwing up after a workout. This is a really solid protein powder. I just went ahead and poured more there. Final thoughts on this. It tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup. It's a really solidly designed protein powder. I'm very impressed by the guys over at Naked. Like I've said, they've always made great products. I've always been impressed by them. Honestly, I was kind of worried that they were going to mess this up, but they did it perfect. Honestly, this is a very hard blend for companies to do because it's very easy to make one flavor dominate the other and just ruin the whole thing. This is really solid. It's like everything's balanced perfectly. Nothing's overwhelming. This is totally a protein shake you can take after a hard workout and get some good nutrients and macros in. Really solid work by the team over at Naked again. Like I said, great macros, great amino acid profile, and nothing you have to worry about. You don't have to worry about strange chemicals or anything in this protein powder. I mean, overall, guys, I'm super impressed. This is a very hard flavor to master, and they did a great job at it. So if you're sick of the industry giving you protein powders or stuff with random artificial ingredients and you're kind of worried about what you're putting in your body, get with a real company like Naked that doesn't screw you over, puts real ingredients that has evidence behind it for muscle growth into your protein shake. And lastly, makes a great product. I mean, this tastes great. I've been a longtime fan of their creatine. I think their creatine is phenomenal, and so is this protein shake. So the Naked Whey chocolate peanut butter shake gets the realistic bodybuilding seal of approval. Phenomenal product, guys. If you want to check these guys out, you can always check the link in the description. I highly recommend you guys check this company out. You won't be disappointed. I don't give the seal of approval to any company, believe me. And you can click the description below for information on how to buy the product. I just go on Amazon personally. They have a great store page there, or you can just go on their website. If you have any questions about this product, let me know in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Please like the video if you like this review, and please subscribe if you want real bodybuilding content that's not paid, that's not fake, that's not, I don't lie to my viewers, I don't mess around. I give free help for bodybuilding, so just hit that subscribe if you're interested in more realistic bodybuilding advice that's free, isn't biased, isn't scammy. I got scammed by the industry getting into this in my first couple years, and I don't want that to happen to anybody else. So that's my mission here, to not lie to you guys and keep it 100. So subscribe if you want more videos like that, and I'll see you on the next one.